afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. So I got a couple things I want to talk about today. One, might as well start off with this. You're gonna see me vaping. I mean, I know that's not usually a problem or anything, but I used to smoke. I was smoking like pack and a half a day, and I was really feeling kind of sluggish. And lately, like especially lately, I've been smoking a lot more cigarettes. I don't know why. Maybe stress, but or just because I like to smoke cigarettes. But so my doctor, I've had a couple of doctors that have actually told me to switch to a vape because 99, I think they said, it's either 95 or 99% of the health risks disappear with vape. So, because it doesn't have any of the crazy additives that cigarettes have, like all the fucking tar and all that bullshit. And a lot of people say, yeah, vape has a chance of giving you popcorn lung. And I have no idea where they came up with that information, because if you look all over the place, there has not been one recorded study, not one recorded study that proves that people get popcorn lung from smoking fucking vape. Not one. But they use it as a selling point, because big tobacco wants everybody to still buy their shit. Well, your shit makes me feel like shit. Sluggish, tired, blah, blah, blah. So, I'm trying to quit smoking cigarettes, so I'm definitely going to be vaping. Just thought I'd put that out there, so you're going to see like smoke clouds every once in a while. So yeah, that's that for that. I decided to quit smoking cigarettes and switch to vape, and hopefully eventually stop smoking vape. Just quit smoking altogether, really. So yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing, there's two new music tracks out there right now that are solid gold. Number one, This Is America by Donald Glover. There's a lot of underlying messages in the song itself, in the music video and such. You could see in the music video if you watch it. There's a lot of underlying things about America that I'd say describe pretty accurately what America is becoming. It's sad to see this country going to shit. Yeah, it's been said before, America used to be the greatest country in the world. America ain't shit now. It sucks. Everything's so expensive. This is not the American dream. If you're coming to America in search of the American dream, go somewhere else. You ain't gonna get that dream here. I mean, even countries ruled under kings and queens have it fucking great. But America is just turning into a shithole, and it's sad to say, because, I'm a born and raised American. And it's just sad to see America fall down, But yeah, so that's that. And the second track you guys should definitely check out is by the artist Joji, Joji. He's got a lot of great music as it is. He was actually once a YouTuber. I don't know if any of you really know or ever listen to Joji music, but he made a lot of music under the name Pink Guy, which is freaking, it's like satire music, but it's really good music too. It's fucking hilarious, and it's got some nice like background music, instead not just the lyrics that are good, the actual music itself that he produced, made himself, no middleman, nothing. He made it all himself. Gold, all of it. So check out the track. Yeah, right. It's his latest single. Fucking awesome, fucking amazing. Joji is one of my favorites. I do like his Pink Guy music a lot. But he decided to move away from that. And being a YouTuber, his name was Filthy Frank TV. He is Filthy Frank, I don't know if any of you know who Filthy Frank is, but Filthy Frank was a fucking legend. But there's well, number one, he was having a lot of health issues to do with his what he was doing on YouTube and all that, as well as in this new age of YouTube, there's just his content wouldn't be classified as being um, monetizable, I guess you could say. So he kind of just decided to go a different route and make real music and not just music that is satire and awesome. He decided to make real and awesome music too. So check him out. Next thing I want to talk about is the rocket today. The SpaceX rocket that was supposed to launch Falcon 9 Block 5 with a Bangabanduh Satellite 1 mission. So, first I'm going to read this. SpaceX is targeting launch of Bangabanduh Satellite 1 on Friday, May 11th. It was supposed to be launched today, but they missed their window because it actually made it through the countdown. It was at T-minus 58 seconds, and the engine itself threw an automatic abort. So, and they couldn't figure it out, and so they're waiting until tomorrow to launch it. Launch Complex 39A at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The launch window opens at 4:14 p.m. So remember that, guys. You can watch this live. That's 4:14 Eastern time. And so that would be 4, 3, 2, 1. Like the launch window starts at 1:14 Pacific Standard, which is where I live. So, kind of in the early afternoon. Or 2014 fucking military time, and closes at. So they have a 4-hour window tomorrow to launch this. A backup launch opportunity is available on Saturday, May 12th from 2:21 to 18:21. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So they have 6-hour window on Saturday. They only had a 2-hour window today. So then it just keeps going up, I guess, because a 2-hour today they have a 4-hour window tomorrow and a 6-hour window on Saturday. Granted, they only need those backup launch windows if an abort happens and they can't figure it out again. The Bangabanduh Satellite 1 will be deployed into a geostationary transfer orbit approximately 33 minutes after launch. The Bangabanduh Satellite 1 mission will be the first to utilize the Falcon 9 Block 5, the final substantial upgrade to SpaceX's Falcon 9 launch vehicle. Falcon 9 Block 5 is designed to be capable of 10 or more flights with very limited refurbishment, as SpaceX continues to strive for rapid reusability and extremely high reliability following stage separation. SpaceX will attempt to land Falcon 9's first stage on the Of Course I Still Love You drone ship, which will be stationed in the Atlantic Ocean. You can watch live webcast below here. You can also find it live on YouTube. It was on trending today. It was actually at the top of trending today, which so they are doing this cool shit. This is fucking awesome what they're doing. They're catching this rocket. Okay, the Block 5. They're catching it so that it can be reused up to right now it says up to 10 times, but they're hoping to get it up to roughly 100 launches. 100 launches with one rocket. That's insane. We used to watch say a rocket went up and when it came back down. The only thing that we did with it was look at it, fucking, what do you want to call it? Not like experiment with, but do research on what we could do different, next time, what we could do different, So where they were and where they are now with this Block 5, being able to launch it 10 or more flights with this right here. This is the first time that they're going to be launching this rocket with the 10 or more flights capability. That is fucking huge. Like, that is a huge thing because rockets cost a lot of fucking money just to build, especially to build from the ground up. So they're trying to do this with very little refurbishment as possible. SpaceX is fucking awesome. The Bangabanduh 1, the first Bangladeshi geostationary communications satellite, is scheduled to launch on May 11th, 2018. The project is being implemented by Bangladesh Telecommunication Regulatory. The BTRC is an independent commission founded under the Bangladesh Telecommunication Act 2001. The BTRC is responsible for regulating all matters related to telecommunications of Bangladesh. And it is going to be the first payload of the Falcon 9 Block 5. Falcon 9 Full Thrust is a partially reusable medium-lift launch vehicle designed and manufactured by SpaceX. Designed in 2014 and 15, Falcon 9 Full Thrust began launch operations in December of 2015. So the Bangabanduh 1 satellite is expected to be located at 119.1 degrees east longitude geostationary slot. It is named after the founding father of Bangladesh, Bangabanduh Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. So yeah, he's the founding father of Bangladesh. It is designed and manufactured by Thales Alenia Space, and its launch provider is SpaceX. The total cost of the satellite was projected to be $248 million US in 2015. Bangabanduh Satellite 1 carries a total of 4 Ku and C-band transponders with a capacity of 1600 megahertz and a predicted lifespan of 15 years. They won't have to launch another one of these telecommunications satellites for 15 years. That's insane. So launch is scheduled to launch at 4:14 tomorrow. Will be the first payload, blah blah blah. The satellite was financed via $188.7 million loan from HSBC Holding. Okay, and just so you know, a communication satellite. A communication satellite is an artificial satellite that relays and amplifies radio telecommunication signals via a transponder. It creates a communication channel between a source transmitter and a receiver at different locations on Earth. Communication satellites are used for television, phone, radio, internet, and military applications. There are over 2,000 communication satellites in Earth's orbit, used by both private and government organizations. I would say private. If you're looking at private's along the lines of, like DirecTV and Dish and any satellite phone company, pretty much any company that does anything via satellite. That would be a private, other than government organizations. They have their own shit they do. Wireless communication uses electromagnetic waves to carry the signals. These waves require line of sight and are thus obstructed by the curvature of the Earth. The purpose of communication satellites is to relay the signal around the curve of the Earth, allowing communication between widely separated points. Communication satellites use a wide range of radio and microwave frequencies to avoid signal interference. International organizations have regulations to which frequency ranges or bands certain organizations are allowed to use. The allocation of bands minimizes the risk of signal interference. So, in short, they're launching this so that, they get more shit in Bangladesh, better communications. They can communicate with other things via this satellite. They could have fucking satellite TV because apparently, I don't know, this is the first one they've launched. So they don't have anything related to satellite. They rely solely on ground operations, like how my internet is technically ground, because it doesn't use a satellite. So this will allow the people of Bangladesh to have access to satellite internet, satellite TV, satellite radio, satellite communications. Like, it opens up a world of all kinds of possibilities for this country that hasn't had anything like this, like we have, that we've had for a long, long time. And I mean, I say a long time, but I mean, like, the early 90s, I would say, maybe, is when we started getting, like, satellite TV and stuff, maybe, like, the mid-90s. So, I mean, 20 so years, we've had this stuff, that people haven't had. I mean, I guess we've had satellites in space before that, but like we didn't really utilize it for like television and shit like that. It was more along the lines of communication between all kinds of agencies and government stuff, and so I mean, it's just awesome what we are doing, guys. It like this is some of the stuff we are doing is moving us so much more forward. Like, and to be able to reuse a rocket with minimal refurbishing will save us a huge amount of money in the long run. Like, because building the base of the rocket just itself is fucking expensive. So with minimal refurbishing, I mean, we could cut those costs, those like billions, millions, and billions and millions of dollars. We could cut that in like to like a quarter, just refurbishing certain things instead of having to pay for the entire freaking rocket to be rebuilt again. I mean, okay, I don't know if you guys find this stuff interesting, but I sure as hell do. Like, the way that our societies are advancing at such a rapid rate is crazy, especially if you look at, the times before the 21st century. Like, everything technologically was advancing at such a slow rate. And all of a sudden, we had like this big boom, and now everything is just advancing technologically at crazy rates. Like, in the 90s, we didn't have like fucking cell phones, really. I mean, we had like those big ass, like fucking giant ass brick cell phones. You hold it like this with the fucking antenna that goes way up like 3 feet in the fucking air. We didn't have like this. This is crazy. Like, especially for this being a fucking computer too. Like, I mean, I guess it's an iPhone, so it's not really as much of a computer as, like, say, an Android phone. But when I got my first cell phone, I think I was in like 8th grade or something. But it was just a cheapy little flip phone. I mean, yeah, I think it could take pictures and stuff, but it really didn't have any access to internet. It didn't have jack shit. And then all of a sudden, iPhone came out. I think after my first cheapy flip phone, I got one of those like the chocolates, or it was either a chocolate or a razor. I had them both at one point in my life, but I can't remember which one came out first. But I mean, I thought that, or the fucking Envy, the fucking, I think it was the LG Envy. It was like where it like flipped open. Say like you got this, and then you like flip it open and you could type, or like a T-Mobile Sidekick, that kind of thing. Like, that was fucking cool at the time. Like, shit's just been advancing at such a rapid rate recently that, like, it's hard to keep up with the times, And it just blows my mind how all this crazy cool shit just happens so quickly. Like, because, I mean, I guess they got, like, thousands and thousands of people working on this shit on a daily basis, So, anyways, yeah, I'm getting a little off topic. But the satellite shit, that is fucking awesome. Like, let's take that technology that we've taken to build the rocket. Maybe eventually we could, have, I mean, no, suffice to say, like, fucking flying cars and shit. But, I mean, who knows? The possibilities are becoming fucking endless, guys. Endless. It just keeps advancing and advancing and advancing. And it's exciting. It's exciting to me. I don't know how much you guys like this kind of stuff, but like, it's just crazy. Anyway, so that's it for me today. I I don't know how much I'm gonna be making videos like this, especially because I got Mother's Day at work coming up, and since I'm the executive chef, we got a lot of fucking work to do, to get the restaurant ready. And so, I mean, I might come home and play some video games. Um, but yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna make videos like this. I'll probably make one tomorrow. You know, if they get that rocket off the fucking ground, I'll definitely make a fucking video tomorrow. But you know, that's up in the air still. You know, they could hit T minus 58 seconds and the engine fucking kicks on a board again. Who knows? But so anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for listening. Yeah, definitely Vinny. I did get a hold of Vinny, so he will be getting his prize. Don't forget, once we get to 300, I will be doing another giveaway. Um, I don't know what the stipulations of that giveaway will be yet, but you know, I'll get there. Hopefully I get there anyway. So I love you guys. Have a good day. Please like and subscribe for more content. Yeah.